Hello and good day. For today, our topic is partnership formation. Partnership formation is actually the first topic in accounting for special transactions, and at the same time, this is the first part of four of the accounting for partnership. The accounting for partnership is divided into four. The first part is partnership formation, and that is our topic for today. Part 2 is the partnership operation. Part 3 is the partnership dissolution, and part 4 is the partnership liquidation. Let us now start by stating the learning objectives. Here are the learning objectives for partnership formation. First, differentiate between the accounting for partnerships, sole proprietorships, and corporations. Second, state the valuation of contributions of partners. Third, account for the initial investments of the partners to the partnership. And fourth, state the peculiar accounts used in a partnership and identify the transactions that affect these accounts. Let's start by defining partnership. A partnership is an incorporated association of two or more individuals to carry on as co-owners a business with the intention of dividing the profits among themselves. Although this is a good definition, it is better if we use the legal definition which is provided in the Civil Code of the Philippines. Article 1767 of the Civil Code of the Philippines provides that by the contract of partnership, two or more persons bind themselves to contribute money, property, or industry to a common fund with the intention of dividing the profits among themselves. It says here in the legal definition or in Article 1767 of the Civil Code of the Philippines that a partnership is a contract. Kapag sinabing contract, there is a meeting of minds or there is an agreement between two or more persons. Take note, agreement between two or more persons because kung hindi two or more persons yan, hindi partnership ang tawag, but rather sole proprietorship kung isa lang ang nagmamay-ari. A partnership is owned by two or more partners, while a sole proprietorship is owned by one person. Now, these two or more persons who are called partners will contribute money, property, or industry. So that means tatlo ang pwedeng i-contribute ng partners. Pwede silang mag-contribute ng money, property, or industry, or expertise. At yung profits na madederive nila sa partnership, paghahati-hatian nila. That's the purpose of having a partnership. The purpose is to divide the profits among themselves. And, for example, meron tayong losses, of course, they have to share with the losses. Kanina, nabanggit ko na yung difference ng partnership at sole proprietorship. Ang partnership, this is owned by two or more persons, while sole proprietorship, this is owned by only one person. How about the difference between a partnership and a corporation? Partnership is created by agreement between the partners because sabi ko nga kanina, ang partnership is generally a contract. but specifically, it is a consensual contract. Meaning to say, from the word itself, consensual contract, galing siya sa term na consent. That means, pag meron ng consent ang lahat ng partners, perfected na ang contract of partnership. That is why a partnership is created by agreement between or among the partners. Ang corporation naman, this is not created by agreement between the owners, but rather, this is created by the operation of law. That's why meron tayong Corporation Code of the Philippines. After defining the partnership, let us now proceed to the characteristics of a partnership. What are the characteristics of a partnership? First, ease of formation. Second, separate legal personality. Third, mutual agency. Fourth, co-ownership of property. Fifth, co-ownership of profits. Sixth, limited life. Seventh, transfer of ownership. And eighth, unlimited liability. The first characteristic of a partnership is ease of formation. Madali lang na ma-form ang partnership because aside from the fact that it requires less formality, ang contract of partnership is a consensual contract. Meaning to say, once meron ng consent ang lahat ng partners, perfected na ang contract of partnership. But take note, kung gaano siya kadaling ma-form, ganon din siya kadaling ma-dissolve. Isang advantage yan ng partnership, madaling ma-form. Pero isang disadvantage din ng partnership ay madaling ma-dissolve. Second, we have separate legal personality. Separate legal personality means that the partnership has a juridical personality separate and distinct from the partners. Meaning to say, or in other words, the partners are not the partnership and the partnership is not the partners. So as a result, dahil iba yung personality ng partnership sa partners, the partnership can transact and acquire properties in its name. Next, we have mutual agency. Mutual agency means that the partners are agents of the partnership for the purpose of its business. Meaning to say, ang partners, tinuturing yan ng partnership as representatives. That's why, as long as inline doon sa partnership's operations yung ginagawa ng partners, the partners may legally bind the partnership to a contract or agreement. Take note of the phrase, as long as inline with the partnership's operations. Next, co-ownership of property. Once ininvest na ng isang partner yung property niya sa partnership, hindi lang sa kanya yon, but yung property na ininvest niya, co-owned na yan ng partners. That is the meaning of co-ownership of property. Next, co-ownership of profits. Makikita mo na to doon sa legal definition ng partnership. Sabi doon, with the intention of dividing the profits among themselves. That's why, kung merong profits ang partnership, the partners need or have to divide those profits among themselves. At kung meron din namang losses, they need to share with the losses. Take note, a stipulation which excludes one or more partners from any share in the profits or losses is void. That is in accordance with Article 1799 of the Civil Code of the Philippines. Next characteristic is limited life. Kapag sinabing limited life, madali lang ma-dissolve ang partnership. For example, namatay yung isang partner, dissolved ang partnership. For example, nag-withdraw yung isang partner, dissolved ang partnership. Sabi ko nga kanina, kung gano'n siya kadaling ma-form, gano'n din siya kadaling ma-dissolve. That is the meaning of limited life. Next, transfer of ownership. In case of dissolution, the transfer of ownership, whether to a new or existing partner, requires the approval of the remaining partners. So, sa transfer of ownership, pagdating sa partnership, hindi yan madaling i-transfer. Why? Because it requires the consent and approval of the remaining partners para ma-transfer mo yung ownership. Unlike sa corporation, ownership ng stocks or shares of stocks, madali lang siyang ibenta because it doesn't require approval of the other owners or shareholders. Next, the last characteristic of a partnership is unlimited liability. This is applicable to a general partnership. Ang general partnership, this is a partnership in which all partners are individually liable. Ang opposite ng general partnership ay limited partnership, in which this is a partnership in which at least one partner is personally liable. Anong pinagkaiba ng general partnership sa limited partnership? Ang general partnership, lahat ng partners dito ay general partners. Sa limited partnership, dapat may at least one general partner and at the same time, merong at least one limited partner. Sir, ano ba yung limited partner at general partner? Ang general partner, ito yung partner na may unlimited liability. Why? Because itong general partner na ito, hindi lang siya liable up to the extent ng kanyang contribution. But pwede siyang habulin up to his personal assets. Yun yung sinasabi natin na general partner. Yung limited partner naman, ito yung partner na liable lang up to the extent of his contribution. That means, hindi siya pwedeng habulin up to his personal assets. That's why dito sa number 8, unlimited liability, this is applicable to a general partnership. Kasi nga sa general partnership, all of the partners are general partners. And the general partners are liable not just to the extent of their contributions, but also to their personal assets. And that is the characteristics of the partnership. Or those are the characteristics of a partnership. Next, accounting for partnerships. As I said earlier, the accounting for partnerships is divided into 4. First, partnership formation. Second, partnership operation. Third, partnership dissolution. And fourth, partnership liquidation. In partnership formation, we will account for the initial investments of partners to the partnership. In partnership operation, we will deal how will the partners divide the profits or losses among themselves. In partnership dissolution, we will deal with the admission of a new partner and withdrawal, retirement, or death of a partner. At sa partnership liquidation naman, this is the winding up of affairs. This is just an introduction of the major considerations in the accounting for the equity of a partnership kasi dadaanan naman natin yan as we go through our lessons. Next, valuation of contributions of partners. All assets contributed to and related liabilities assumed by the partnership shall be measured at fair value. But take note of this, kung ang ininvest ay non-cash assets, ito yung susundin ninyo. If non-cash assets are invested, the following should be the basis for valuation according to level of priority. First, agreed value of the property at the time of investment. So, kung ang ininvest ay non-cash asset, ang first priority mo is agreed value. Bakit agreed value ang first level of priority? Kasi nga, ang partnership is a contract. It is based on agreement. Kaya agreed value. Kung walang agreed value, of course, the fair market value of the property at the time of investment. But theoretically, the agreed value should be equivalent to the fair market value. First, agreed value. Kung walang agreed value, fair market value. Pero theoretically, the agreed value should be equivalent to the fair market value. Paano kung walang fair market value? Yun yung third. That is book value or carrying value. At kung wala na talaga, in rare instances, the cost of the property. So recap lang tayo. First, agreed value. Second, fair market value. Third, book value or carrying value. And fourth, cost of the property. And of course, do not forget, kung ang kinontribute ay cash and cash equivalents, the cash and cash equivalents should be measured at face amount. Kapag ang ininvest naman or kinontribute ay inventory, of course, the measurement is lower of cost and net realizable value or LCNRV. Kung ano ang mas mababa sa lower, kung anong mas mababa sa cost at net realizable value, yun ang measurement ng inventory. Next, partners' ledger accounts. The partners' ledger accounts are capital accounts, drawing accounts, and receivable from or payable to a partner. Unahin natin yung capital accounts. The normal balance of capital is credit. Therefore, yung nasa credit side, yan yung mag-i-increase ng capital. At yung mga magdi-decrease ng capital, yun yung mga nasa debit side. Initial investments, additional investments, and share in profits will increase the capital account. While permanent withdrawals of capital, share in losses, and debit balance of drawings account will decrease the capital account. Next, on the other hand, sa drawings account naman tayo or drawing accounts, Since ang normal balance ng drawings account ay debit, yung mga nasa debit side, yan yung makakapagpataas ng drawings account. At yung nasa credit side, yan yung nakakapag-decrease ng drawings account. The temporary withdrawals during the period and the temporary funds held to be remitted to the partnership will increase the drawings account, while the recurring reimbursable costs paid by the partner will decrease the drawings account. Third, we have receivable from or payable to a partner. Pwede kasing mag-loan ang partner from the partnership at pwede ring mag-loan ang partnership from the partner. Kapag nag-loan ang partner from the partnership, that is a receivable from a partner. Pero kung ang nag-loan ay yung partnership from a partner, of course, that is a payable to a partner. Utang yan ng partnership sa partner. Let's proceed to the bonus on initial investments. A bonus exists when the capital account of a partner is credited for an amount greater than or less than the fair value of his contributions. The bonus is treated as adjustment to the capital accounts of the other partners. In other words, dito sa bonus on initial investments, merong transfer of capital from one partner to another. Kasi nga, mababawasan yung capital ng isang partner at yung capital ng ibang partner ay madadagdagan. So technically, there is a transfer of capital from one partner to another. Take note, although may bonus to a partner or bonus from a partner, yung total contributed capital ay equal pa rin sa total agreed capital. Yun nga lang, yung amount na kinontribute ng partner ay hindi equal doon sa kanyang capital credit. Yun yung sinasabing bonus on initial investments. However, meron tayong tinatawag na variations to the bonus method. Variations to the bonus method. Dito sa variations to the bonus method, there is technically no bonus. There is technically no transfer of capital from one partner to another. Instead, merong mangyayaring cash settlement among the partners or merong additional investment or withdrawal of investment of a partner. That is the bonus on initial investments and the variations to the bonus method.